What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom chapters 804 through 806. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, the last time I covered Kingdom, we found out what the Han mission objective was, and man, it's gonna be wild. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to this arc. Anyways, let's get to 804 first. See what's in store for us today. Finally, every kin citizen cataloged on these shelves. Damn! The family register containing citizens of the entire country was finished. I wonder how many people died doing this. Chancellor, Rishi-sama, and this chapter is titled The Unusual New Force. Let's see. The age of males was cataloged for the first time in the 16th year of the First Emperor's reign from the records of the great historian Annals of the First Emperor. The first pillar stands tall in its completed form. It is all thanks to the efforts of Shobukan and Rishi and the others. The civil officials' struggles and sacrifices were more than I had anticipated, but so is the accuracy of the family register that they managed to build. In that case, we should move as soon as possible. Understood. I will issue the order for forced conscription across the entire country, and we will raise new soldiers to reorganize our forces. In other words, we will build the second pillar, and soon after, we will begin the construction of the third pillar. I see. In all likelihood, this will truly be our one last chance. With caution, I will give it my all. I don't understand. Where's Yatama in all this? You were able to create a plan to keep us on a path that was thought to be completely lost. For that, you have my deepest gratitude. Shoikan, this time more so than ever, I feel truly fortunate to have you as my Chancellor and Chief of Military Affairs. I'm grateful for your kind words, but if I may, I would request that you express your appreciation only after we have destroyed Han. I have not accomplished anything yet. Yes, I will do that. Shoikan, let us see the end of this path together to China's unification. Understood. Dude, Shoikan is probably so tired. Then if you'll excuse me, let's see how this goes from here. The conscription did not draft a massive number of troops from one single location, but rather it was done across all the different regions in the country, keeping a proportion to each region's total population. Thus, no one thought it was a big number at first, but after merging with other groups time and time again, they gradually came to understand that the true scope of the force raised by the King country this year was a massive army, numbering far more than just 10 or 20,000. Damn! Oh, a second. I need to do it like this, I think. There we go. The reports of this unusual new Kin force would eventually make their way to the other countries, but due to the unbelievable nature of the events, they would cause extreme confusion. So this is at northern Zhao, Hango. Report about the troops being raised all over the country. It seems that the ones... hold on, this is going to bug me if I don't do it like this. It seems the ones in the northern regions gathering together into a force of... Whoa, it's 80,000! Damn! And are moving towards Azio. 80,000? Wait a second! We just heard that the number of troops in the southern and central regions together already exceeded, what was this? 150,000. What? Damn! But then that means, so Kin just raised a force of nearly, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, nearly 300,000 men out of nowhere. I read the number right. Yeah, okay. No, that's impossible. They just lost 200,000 men in less than 2 years. They can't possibly raise another 300,000 in just a year. This is no more than just a last desperate struggle by gathering every single soldier in their military. Surely they must be using the garrisons of every single castle and city in the country. Meanwhile, in Chu, capital A, urgent report. The new force race within Kin's borders continues to increase, and counting the number seen across the entire country, it now approaches the mark of 200,000. What the? Damn it! Just what the hell is happening in Kin? It should be possible for them to create a new force so soon after consecutive defeats, and yet you're telling me they raised 300,000? Must be a false report. Nah, it's true. They are clearly using misinformation as a way of defense. We should send our army north as planned. Well, but the reports say that 30,000 of them are on the way to reinforcing Mobu's army. Another lie. They're in the copium, man. What do you think, Karen? Oh God, I need to see her fight Yatama. I need to see that. The natural conclusion would be that they are mobilizing every single soldier left in their military in order to reinforce their armies. However, that would mean deploying the garrisons from every city. Such a dangerously risky move at such a time makes me feel like this may not be in the natural conclusion after all. They're not moving their remaining soldiers, but that is without a doubt an entirely new force. What? A new force? And just where was it raised from? Don't you remember the reports we've been getting about the civil officials from Kanyo running around the country like crazy? So they conscripted from their cities? You don't think they'd get those titties, man? Get 300,000 from just that, do you? Pretty sure we got a report that they were building a family register too. Then from where? From the entire country? What? I might die just thinking about the amount of effort it would take to do something like that in this giant country of Chu. But even Kin still has vast lands and mountainous regions. Don't tell me that they went through all of that. If they managed to squeeze 300,000, then that's exactly what they did. To think the King and Shoika would really go this far. And just when I thought they were done, they just don't know when to give up. They'll just cling to their path of unification by blood to the very end, won't they? Meanwhile, in Wei's capital, Taryu, urgent report, a large group of the new Kin forces is currently marching east along the Yellow River. They're coming towards us. It would appear... God, I forgot how hot Wei's great General Gome was. I forgot how hot he was. It would appear they really did create a new force after all. Don't tell me they intend on attacking us. No, that's not it. Then who? Their moves so far indicate that they will be attacking someone soon. Urgent report from the Rakushi Castle. From Rakushi? That Rakushi Castle by the Yellow River? Well, there may be a van over there, down by the Yellow River. Is it the Kin Navy? What? Yes! According to the reports from the Rakushi scouts, Kin is amassing a large number of ships on their side of the Yellow River. Enough ships to carry an army of a few dozen thousand. What? They'll disembark on our side of the river. Surely, surely. Home, they are not so foolish as to suddenly decide to carry out an invasion of Wei. Their goal is Han. Yes, he's right. If they intend on cutting the recruitment line between Han and Wei, then Rakushi is just the perfect target. Cutting the reinforcement line? So they're moving to completely destroy Han? Yep. Well, that's not very kind of them, is it? That's not very kind of them, is it? Do we just watch them as they disembark? Not a chance. Send the order for the troops to Rakushi to march forth along the Yellow River. Hurry! Understood. Well, right now it's a race against time, isn't it? It is, but naturally, the Kin Army is also aware of that. Duh, they're all aware of that. Get on board, hurry. Get on board, hurry. Pack together. The wind is starting to get stronger. Hurry up. Don't wait for the others. As soon as your ship is full, then set sail. Oh, we have to disembark before the Wei army has time to mount a defense on the shore. Damn it, I'm happy we get to open this campaign. But to think everything would be this rushed, we didn't have time to properly train the newcomers. We have to create a base on enemy territory and mount a defensive line from there. Right now, nothing is more important to us than speed. Other than Gome... Ah, my baby! Other than Gome, Wei also has the fire dragon guy Mao, huh? As I suspected, Wei, we really got the short end of the stick, didn't we? Gigi's sailing is sailing is fun though. There is a limit to how many we could stop with just 50,000. So our mission success depends on the number of troops Wei decides to send at us. Don't be ridiculous. Yes! Cockin' my baby! There's no limit for us. And yes! No matter how many hundreds of thousands they send, the Gyakuho will beat them all. So he says. Yes! All right, the general ship is setting sail. Oh, yes! The Qin army in full force to strike at its last chance as the first move in the Han invasion campaign. The Gyakuho strikes out. I'm so happy we get to see a Cockin! Yes, that's my baby. That's my baby. I'm so happy. I am so fucking happy that I get to see my sweet Cockin. I love him. All right, let's get to 805. Here we go. So much water. So this is the Yellow River. What lies beyond the shifting waves? And this chapter is titled With Lightning Speed. They're here. There are so many. Just like the report said, it's an army of a few dozen thousand. Yeah. There's nothing to fear. So many ships. They're all limited to only being able to dock in the Rakushi port. And we managed to mount a defense in time. Use the fire arrows to burn any ships. Any ship that gets close and send them to the bottom of the Yellow River. Oh, Rakushi's main army will come to reinforce us before long. Oh, rain of fire arrows, let's go! Oh, don't shoot yet. Let them enter our rage. Oh, shit! Did they just jump onto their ship with their horses? Yo! Enemy attack! The enemy is on us! They're Qin soldiers! You bastards! That is so awesome! What the hell is happening? Qin soldiers? What? All right, the vanguard that disembarked in another location made it in time. Oh, they may be few in number, but it's more than enough to send the shore send the shore defenses into disarray. As expected, they were too focused on this big fleet and didn't notice the few ships that set sail before. That was sneaky. We disembark as planned. One squad will remain on the port to defend it until every ship has arrived. Everyone else, we set forth at full speed to take Rakushi. Yes, let's go! Meanwhile, at the Wei's capital, Taryu, urgent report. The Qin army has crossed the Yellow River and disembarked on our side. They have already advanced and are currently attacking Rakushi. But what? They're fast! Damn straight they are! So we really didn't make it in time, huh? And their numbers? Yes, 40 to 50,000. 50,000? Rakushi is only a middle-sized castle. They can't defend against 50,000. Ooh, they really hit us where it hurts, didn't they? Yeah. Shouldn't we dispatch the armies from the surrounding castles? No. Urgent report. That was fast! The Rakushi castle has fallen. The enemy advanced too fast. The castle was attacked before it could ready its defenses. It appears it has fallen without resistance. What did you say? Damn, Ohan! Home, there's no need to panic. Rakushi is a castle that can be easily retaken should we wish to. However, in order to do that, we would need to mobilize a force to rival their 50,000 men. The enemy has likely moved to cut the path between Wei and Han. Right now, there's little advantage to rushing our men to spill their blood for Han. I agree. It's like, why do that now? Let's get ready to defend ourselves. That's what they should be preparing for. It's like, dude, we got our own business to take care of. I see, you have a point. So for now, we just wait and see that. So for now, we just wait and see them. Nothing has happened in Han yet, after all. I agree with that. Yes, it would be far more beneficial to ready. See, I agree with this. As I said, it's like, dude, why rush into this like blindly? Like seriously, we should be preparing ourselves. Like, we don't know what's going to happen at Han yet. Let's get an idea of what's happening over there, since it's not affecting us just yet. Let's prepare our troops, get our men ready to go, and then when the time comes, we strike. See, I like this. Yeah, yes, it would be far more beneficial to ready our troops while we watch Kin's movements to see if they can really get close to Han's, to the capital, Shinte's conquest. Should the Kin army get so far as putting Shinte under siege, then all we would need to do is move 3,000 men from Juko and 100,000 men from the city of Tairio to destroy their forces. Their army stationed at Rakushi with the clear intent of stopping that very action would not stand a chance. I feel sorry for them. If we move our fleet to cut off their escape, they're as good as dead. Do you know what army it is? Yes, it appears to be Ohan's Gyokoho. Osen's son, Ohan. So it has finally come to this. It's really changing, isn't it? Yeah. What is? Time. Yeah. Meanwhile, in the area surrounding the small city of Kudo, located between Gyo and Ryoyu, that Gakuka! That's my baby! The Gakuka army of 50,000 men sets its defense. The castle of Gyo and Ryoyu stood strong in the southern front line of defense against Sao. However, as an effect of the consecutive defeats, the number of men in their garrisons was not ideal. It was enough to defend the castles themselves, but not enough to defend the space in between. As such, the Gakuka was assigned to form a line of defense between the two castles. Hold on, no matter how you look at it, this area is too big. It's too wide to defend. If Zhao seriously decides to come at us in force, we won't be able to stop them at all. Phew. Well, stopping that is exactly what the Gakuka was told to do this time. Telling people is easy. Damn showy cunt. I said, don't badmouth my teacher. Sorry. Meanwhile, at Zhao, at Buan Castle, Roboku's castle, 50,000 men from the Gakuka have set defenses in Koto's region. There have been no movements from Gyo and Ryoyu. Kin may be busy rushing all over the place, but it's exactly as you say. Their target must really be Han, right, Shinsuiju? Of course, they may have created an entirely new force, but at Kin's current state, that's nowhere near enough to take Zhao or Wei. Having said that, conquering even Han would still be akin to a miracle. Pardon me, I bring Roboku's message from Hango. From Roboku-sama? Continue to train Buon's army and carefully watch Kin's next moves. And yet, again, it's exactly as you predicted, Shun Suju. If Han truly comes close to its destruction, then we will set out and force to destroy the Gakuka and then make for the Yellow River. I assume Han will gladly provide us with ships for the crossing. When that time comes, Wei will likely move together with us. So that means, yeah, the Qin army will, in the land of Han, face a massive tragedy. Another one, mwahaha. We'll see. Han, capital Shinte. There's no doubt about it. Qin is moving to attack us this time. And what is about to start is not a simple invasion. They mean to steal the entirety of Han. They're moving to take this capital and destroy our country. That's too sudden. Aren't you exaggerating the situation? Unfortunately, this is not an exaggeration. In order to return to their path of unification by force after their consecutive defeats, Qin has no other choice but to destroy our country to gain its strength. I think that as well. We have been receiving report after report from our spies within Qin territory. After they conscripted 300,000 men from the entire country using their family register, they sent a portion of them to Azio in the line of defense against Sao, and the majority was moving south. From those, a few dozen thousand were assimilated into the Gyokoho and Gakuka, which are now armies of 50,000 men each and are both showing movements that indicate they want to cut in our country's connection with Wei and Zhao. But the Gyokoho, the reports say that only yesterday they crossed the Yellow River and are currently stationed in Rakushi after taking it from Wei. So they're already cutting the reinforcement lines from Wei and Zhao? Yeah, they are. But they haven't even started the invasion yet. Exactly, which means that Qin intends on piercing a path to Shinte in one move and destroying Han with lightning speed. Yeah, they do. There's no way they could possibly do such a thing. That's what you think. Exactly. We may be the smallest of the 7 countries. We are not lacking in military power. But you say that, but this capital, Shinte, is an impregnable fortress strong enough to rival the likes of Zhao's, Gyo, and Kantan. Even if they sent all of those 300,000 men here, it would not fall so easily. General Rakulakan, that's right. Besides, they won't make it to Shinte as easily as they think. Han also has strong castles near the capital. We'll see. Urgent report! It's the Qin army! The Qin army has crossed the borders and has invaded our country. They're here, as we thought. Princess, continue. Yes, we don't yet know the scope of their army, but the Qin army is currently moving towards the western strategic point of Nanyu. Nanyu? Nanyu is an important location that blocks the main path to Shinte, so the Qin army is really... Yep. The second, God, Adjutant Yoko. Dude, that name Yoko is everything. The second general, Hakubo Koku's army is the one protecting Nanyu. Yeah, the second strongest army in the country is after us. What's the state of our forces in Nanyu right now? General Hakubo's regular army has 50,000 men, and Nanyu itself has 20,000 soldiers. General Rakumakan, let's see. Akuo Koku's army may be specialized in open field combat, but they can fight well even in siege battles. They could probably fend off an enemy force of up to 100,000 men. However, if the enemy is bringing more than that, then we might need to send reinforcements. So it depends on the scope of the enemy forces. Urgent report! We found the details on the invading Qin army. Oh, here we go. The enemy is composed of 60,000 men from the High Shin unit, led by General Rishin. Yeah, 60,000. God damn it! Stupid scan. To zoom in on this, I'm sorry. That's good. It's only 60,000 then. Wait, Rishin? Isn't that the general that came here 2 years ago? Yeah, it is. General Rishin. Let's make sure we're good here. Hold on. There we go. Oh, damn it. General Rakazakan, is it only 60,000? Then we should be good, right? Oh no, the advance begins. Okay, now we're getting to this week's chapter, which is 806. All right, 60,000. This atmosphere is suffocating, right, Biesan? Infantry commander, this is, yeah. Lieutenant N, the army behind us is impressive. Look, 60,000, and I'm a 5,000 man commander. Lieutenant Sosui, yeah, 60,000. No matter how you look at it, this is crazy. 60,000 is crazy. 60,000 is just crazy. 60,000, this is crazy. 60,000 is crazy. No matter how you look at it, 60,000 is just the best feeling ever, right, son? The makings of a general. And this chapter is titled 3 Choices. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Get a grip, you idiot. You're a 300-man commander now. BA. Anyway, don't you guys feel like the march is going painfully slow this time around? Now that you mention it, I mean, when you increase the size of the army so suddenly and don't even get enough time to train the newcomers, then doesn't it kind of make sense for it to be slower? Yeah. By the way, why isn't General Tao's army with us? I thought we were going to be attacking Han together. Besides, isn't the Tao army a super army with 100,000 men? Yeah, but for now it's just us. But why? Well, because that's the strategy. Huh? You really got a strategy for the invasion of Han, you little lady? It's general. Shut up! Wait, you shut up, Rakumi! So what's the strategy, Kyokai? It's general. Hold on a second. If we were just talking about simply destroying Han, then even I already have 10 or 50 strategies thought out. But The problem is that we were ordered to keep the losses to a bare minimum so we can connect this campaign to Zhao's invasion. If you carefully consider that point and still say you have a plan for us, then by all means, let us hear it, General Kyokai. Kyokai, punch this fucker in the face! Why the hell is he so... Why? That's a great question! Why the hell is he so mad? Very well. If you don't want to lose soldiers, then simply don't fight. What a smart ass! Oh, this is so bad. Try not to laugh. I don't know if she did it on purpose, but I'm afraid she could say something like that to Ryokoku with a straight face. Hold the laugh! Oh, woman, you're quite the little comedian, aren't you? Kyokai, we're trying to have a serious meeting here. Actually, I was thinking the same thing. What? But dude, that was just, oh my god, that reaction was fucking amazing. Dude, that reaction was amazing though. Like, oh my god, I know, like she is serious, but like just the reaction, like dude laughing was fucking amazing. Oh my god, it was so funny. I just can't help laughing. This is so funny. Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel better now. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Oh god. Okay. Han Capital Shinte, report. Oh my god. I'm trying not to stuck. That's so funny. Kyokai's plan is not funny. It's just that reaction to her. Just try not to laugh. It's just funny. The 60,000 invaders of General Rishin's army are currently advancing eastward at the Mai Plains. They're slowly but surely heading to Nanyu. They're still at the Mai Plains? That's very slow. Yeah, it is. And Nanyu's current state? Yes, the civilians from the region have safely taken refuge within the castle. The castle gates have already been closed. Currently, Hakuo's army is awaiting the enemy on top of the castle walls. Let's see. Hakuo Koku is just chilling. Oh, that's good. When I heard he specializes in open field combat, I was afraid he might set out to meet the enemy. But he kept his cool as expected of our country's second general. The castle should not fall if it's being defended by 70,000 against an enemy of 80,000. Your Highness, this time Kin aims to completely subjugate our country. Dude, I just realized Kyokai's strategy is basically, dude, is this gonna be talking no jutsu? Oh my god, her strategy is talking no jutsu. I would very much like to avoid having the city of Shinte with enemies at its walls like Nanyu is about to be. However, our country does not possess the military power to be able to stop them everywhere. As such, I suggest that we do not waste manpower defending regions that are beyond our ability, and even go as far as leaving certain castles defended so we can concentrate our forces where it matters. Are you really saying that we should just abandon some of our castles, General? Agreed. We can eventually retake the lands and castles lost, but the same cannot be said about the lives of our men. But what you suggest is not that simple. Nay, Han has stood so far because we have been doing precisely the sort of thing since before you were even born. A country that lacks power must have both the courage to lose some of its lands and the wisdom to concentrate what little power it has to protect those it cannot afford to lose. Your Highness, we're fortunate that Nanyu can hold on its own. You know what? Kyokai's plan in this situation might work. We'll see, right, Kitty? Yeah. All right, let us go over all the forces we have on the other regions. Concentrate our forces on the important locations. Right, Kitty? Yeah, Kim will surely attack us in other places too. Urgent report! Urgent report! A new Kin army has appeared behind General Rishin's 60,000. They are currently taking the same path towards Nanyu. What? A follow-up army? What? To Nanyu? What is the scope of this army? Yes, the one leading is Tao of the Kin Six Great Generals, and the army has 100,000 men. Oh my God! Tao's army with 100,000? Hold on, if we add that to Rishin's army, then they have 160,000. Nanyo will fall. Nanyo will fall. There's nothing they can do against 160,000, right, Kitty? You can stop them. We have to do something. General Tao, General Rakuakan, General, if we don't send reinforcements to Nanyu, if we set for Nanyu right now, we could still make it in time. Their most advanced army of 60,000 is still at the Mai Plains. Besides, the reason for their delay is the fact that they are not trained well enough. Oh, Kitty, when you suddenly create a huge new army like that, it's true. Power is far lower than that. What the numbers would indicate. Don't rush the decision. Saving Nanyo will not be that easy. Be this easy. Chancellor Chow. Even if they are not properly trained, they are still 160,000 men with Tao of the Kin Six Great Generals as the commanding general. If we're going to intercept them, then we have no choice but to send a force of 100,000 from the city of Shintei. 100,000? Actually, if we mean to make it a certain victory, then we should send even more. Exactly. In that scenario, General Rakuakan would lead Shintei's main army and join with Nanyo's men to clash against Tao's army. And then just like that, we would suddenly have a battle in Nanyo's region that would decide the fate of Han. If we were to lose there, Shintei would not have any strength left to resist for longer than just a few days. Am I the only one that feels fear given how fast the situation is escalating? I feel the same, as expected of Chancellor Chow. However, we can't spend too much time thinking. As I see it right now, we have three choices. He's a famous strategist who originally served as Han's chief of military affairs for a very long time. The first is to have General Rakuakan leading the entirety of Shintei's army and have him face off against Tao's army. The second is to simply wait and watch Nanyo's battle. Watch? But didn't you say that Nanyo would fall if left alone? Picking this option would mean having Nanyo's forces doing their best to take down as many of Tao's men with them. However, the downside is that we would surely lose Nanyo as well as our second general, Hakuokoku. And the third option is to send the order for the immediate retreat of Nanyo's forces towards Shintei. Eh? Well, wait a second. If you retreat our forces, then the civilians will. What is to happen to Nanyo's people? Were you not listening to our king's words just a few moments ago, when he spoke about the courage to lose and the wisdom to protect that which we could not afford? What? But, Nei-sama, that is but one of our options. We have not yet made the decision. Exactly. What are your thoughts, General Rakuakan? Just in case the worst happens, we can't possibly risk sending the entirety of Shintei's forces out to the field. However, we still cannot abandon Nanyu. As such, I will set off from Shintei with the 50,000 of my men and gather 5,000 from each of the other castles to form an army of 100,000 and then head to Nanyu. After we join with Nanyu's forces, we'd have a total of 170,000 men. The enemy may have 160,000, but in reality, they're just probably just as strong as an army of under 100,000 proper soldiers. Victory would be all but assured. General Rakuakan, I strongly disagree. We could very well lose our first general with this half measure. If we are going to set out, then we must do it with all our forces. Besides, your plan is too rushed. It seems we cannot reach an agreement. However, we don't have the time to discuss strategy in depth. What should be our move? What should be our move, Your Highness? All right, here we go. Urgent report. Urgent report. Eh? What is it? Did the Kin army pick up the pace? No, the follow-up army. The follow-up army? Did Tao's army do something? No, that's not it. Another army has appeared behind Tao's army. A huge army of 100,000 men has appeared and is currently approaching the road towards Nanyo. The subsequent great armies. And what? Impossible. So we got a full invasion. And there's a break next week. So the invasion of Han has begun. Oh my god, this is wild. Woo! So they're going to be so overwhelmed that they have no choice but to surrender. I see the plan. I see it. This is going to be interesting to see. Will they do it? Will they surrender? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. Few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I got a naughty kitty to deal with. Zeno, get down from there. I'll be seeing you later. Bye.